Welcome to one of the many brilliant things about this Seat Alhambra, its electric sliding rear doors. In this CarGurus review, we're going to dive deeper under the skin of this big Seat as we celebrate the practicalities of the people carrier. It's no secret that people carriers these days have fallen out of fashion, as instead buyers are flocking to SUVs. But even the best SUVs on the market can't match cars like the Alhambra for purely practical purposes. For example, I've got 3 seats here in the back, each with individual ISOFIX points, and each of them are able to slide and recline. This doesn't only help when it comes to getting comfortable, but it also allows you to share legroom with somebody in the 3rd row. As a result, you genuinely can get a couple more adults in the back if needed, or an extra couple of child seats, thanks to the extra ISOFIX points. And there's some secret storage that the kids are going to love. What's more, even with all 7 seats in place, there's still enough boot space for a large weekly shop. Fold the rear 2 seats down meanwhile, and the boot is simply vast, while dropping all the seats gives a completely flat floor and almost van-like capacity. So for carting people and all their stuff around, cars like the Alhambra and its sister model, the Volkswagen Charan, are all but unbeatable. There are a couple of catches though, most obvious of which is cars like this don't exactly ooze style and desirability. Admittedly, Seat has updated the look of the Alhambra since it first went on sale in 2010, but it still isn't a patch on its new 7-seat SUV, the Tarraco. The other major drawback to some people carriers is the driving experience can be a bit van-like. We'll delve into that in a minute, but in the meantime we're going to look at the Alhambra's interior, which most definitely is not van-like. Admittedly, you don't get Seat's latest design language in here, nor its biggest touchscreen or digital dials. But having said that, it feels every bit as well built as the Charan, and it's brilliantly functional. Plus, the infotainment system has been updated to include Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also tons of storage, so you'll never run out of places for your phone, keys, wallet, or kitchen sink. Just as the Alhambra isn't going to set your pulse racing by looking at it, nor is it when it comes to taking it for a drive. It's just too big and cumbersome for that, and its tall body means there's a lot more lean round corners than you get with an SUV. It also feels really long, which makes it almost impossible to fling it around roundabouts and in car parks. On the plus side, this does also mean the Alhambra feels stable on the motorway and helps it to deliver a soft and relaxing ride. It's this level of ride comfort and the general isolation from wind and road noise that stop the Alhambra feeling van-like to drive. The steering is also reasonably well weighted, and although it does require some more arm twirling than in a normal car, it's actually pretty responsive. Same could be said of the engines, which include a 1.4 turbo petrol or a 2-litre diesel with a couple of different power outputs. Both manual and automatic gearboxes are available. Today we're in the 150 horsepower diesel, which when combined with this dual clutch automatic gearbox takes this car from 0 to 62 in around 10 seconds. So it's not quick, but it's not hopelessly slow either. What's more important is that peak pulling power is available from 1800 RPM, so you don't need to rev it to keep up with traffic or up steep hills, even when you've got 7 people on board. That's particularly useful, as this isn't the quietest of diesel engines. It is, however, economical. We've been getting around 40 to 45 miles per gallon, which for such a big car isn't bad at all. Indeed, it's yet another reason why, if you're buying purely for practical and sensible reasons, there isn't much to beat a people carrier for, well, carrying people. But would you buy one of these over a 7-seat SUV? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, you can easily find great deals from top-rated dealers by going to cargurus.co.uk.